Hello and welcome to Xbox Live Gamer Hub. I'm Anara.
And I'm Jake.
And today we're just going to talk about some upcoming games that we're looking forward to over the next year and a half-ish.
Like super hyped.
So we're going to start off with Forza Horizon.
Yeah.
So obviously everybody's going to know this is just a driving game. It's a racing game. But this one, obviously unlike Forza Horizon is a community-based game, and it's open world across Scotland. And yeah, so I think it's really exciting. I'm quite excited to see all the old cars.
You compare it to the past Forza Horizons that have come out, because obviously Forza in itself is a normal racer that you can actually customise and tweak your cars to how you want, whereas Horizon is more of a festival-based sort of environment, so it's more multiplayer focused. You've got this big open area, you can get your friends together and get in a bunch of cars, just drive around and do whatever you want to do. You can do races, or you can just drive and explore. So with Forza Horizon 4 coming out in 3 weeks time? October 2nd, and it comes out, but unless you buy the Ultimate Edition you get 4 days early access. It's also on Game Pass. You can then play with your friends, and it's different in terms of you now have seasons.
Yes, and that looks absolutely amazing. Seeing any footage that has been online, they've got the lakes that freeze over and it gets really slippery. Like obviously you know from playing before that when it rains it does get fairly slippy anyway, and it's quite hard to,
especially in our country,
to go.
You know that.
Yeah, I mean no on the game though as well. But yeah, so it's going to have all of the ice, but then it's going to have those beautiful autumn colours when it's autumn, that shining sun in summer. But it's also going to have, like, I think it brings quite a nostalgic feel, especially probably to anybody who lives in Scotland and knows all of those views.
Well, it's based on Edinburgh, I think, is the city they've used.
I think Edinburgh is the one, the main
heard.
city, but I haven't seen it yet. I don't think there's been any footage of it that I've seen.
Glimpses in the trailers, but that's it.
Yeah, and it's going to be, obviously Edinburgh is a beautiful city, so it's going to be stunning with all like that HD going on, where you're going to see everything.
It's native 4K as well, isn't it? So if
yeah.
you've got an X like we have and a 4K TV, mind-blowing, especially with the detail on the cars and the reflections and everything.
But anybody who's grown up in those areas, if they can find a car like that, maybe that it's a car that they've always dreamed of driving, and they're going to be able to go round, and you're going to feel like a teenager again, because obviously you don't have to go to the speed limit. You are encouraged to race, almost drive recklessly.
Yeah, street racing, and
so you can do
walls.
all of those. Yeah, do all of those fun things. Obviously with the Forza Horizon 2 you can do that rewind, which I'm sure is like a feature
it's a feature that's recurrent in all the Forza games. It's like if you make a mistake you hit Y and rewind back up.
Yeah.
So your game's not totally, your car's not trashed. Because come on, we don't all drive perfectly. It's kind of hard, especially with a controller in your hands and not a steering wheel. It's a bit different.
It is very different.
But one thing I did get hyped about the other day actually was, you know those old Ford Escorts that had the spoiler that actually had the thing down the middle on the back of the window? So footage one of those. You can drive one of those in the game, and I was like, that's like proper 90s car, that is. Yeah.
Oh my god, I wonder if they'll have a Vauxhall Nova. I can hop in one of those.
Like, oh yeah, like
you have to have an old tape deck like the old ones.
God, plenty.
But yeah. But they've got bikes on there and hovercraft, and you were saying about they've got Halo.
Yes, there's a Halo exclusive in terms of when you actually are Master Chief and drive a Warthog around the Highland countryside. And you've got Cortana navigating you as you're going along, and they've actually got like Covenant cruisers in the sky, and like Scarabs walking around as well, and some Phantoms. So it's going to be really cool, and it's like one particular mission you can do. So that gives you a chance to drive the Warthog, and it looks amazing from the pictures I've seen.
Yeah.
So for a Halo fan such as myself as well, I'm definitely hopping on that mission when I get it.
So
straight away.
Super hyped about that one.
Definitely.
That's really cool. Okay, so the next one that I saw was actually the construction simulator.
I can't believe it.
Don't do that. It's like The Sims, but it's going to be more involved. From what I can see, I haven't looked into it deeply, but I absolutely love building in The Sims. I love making all the different houses, doing my own style, just getting all of that. So I'm kind of excited about seeing how the construction simulator is.
I'm just going to tell you now, the trailer she showed me, okay, I looked at this and was like, construction simulator. Okay, fine. I'll test it. Let's have a look. It's playing rock music in the background, and you got like bits of diggers moving around flattening out. You got cranes lifting stuff. You got cement mixers, and it's also like rock metal. Like, okay, fine. And it's at the end you get a montage of all the buildings and bridges you've made in the game.
Which
like,
is
this
amazing.
is construction simulator. So
Don't you make it sound so geeky? It looks.
I'm sure it's going to appeal to all
fun.
the architects in the gaming community. Like, guys, go nuts. You can do whatever you want to do with this.
So if you're enjoying Sims 4, I think that one's going to be. I think that's going to be fun.
That's on your Christmas list.
It might well be on my Christmas list.
I'll be getting a construction simulator for Christmas if it's out by then.
Don't laugh at me. Okay, so the next one is Assassin's Odyssey.
Assassin's Odyssey.
We're not going to have Homer Simpson in there.
No, not this time.
No.
So we've gone from obviously being in Egypt in Origins, which is an amazing game. I was playing that constantly for a good, few months.
And that was beautiful as well. Another one with absolutely amazing graphics.
And detail, like walking into the marketplace and everything, you feel like you're actually there. Like I actually just spent time wandering around looking at the pyramids and the deserts.
Yeah.
I even took the kids around on a virtual trip because they had the museum.
They do have the history tour that you can do on there.
So
really
there's
good.
that. But yes, we are now based in Athens.
Yeah.
And we've got a brother and sister, from what I've been told, that you can actually play either or. So you can be either the male or female, depending how you want to do. So I think it's Alexander and Cassandra, the names, funny enough. And yeah, it looks amazing. It looks similar to Origins and the whole like setting. So we've got the whole of Athens to explore, a bunch of areas. But they've also gone the mythical route in that you can actually fight Medusa, from what they've shown recently.
Wonderful.
And you do get petrified. If you get stared at too long, you do become stern and you do die. You can obviously shake it off.
Okay.
Because it is a game.
You're not
so
stuck.
you know. Got you.
Game over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, that's another one to come up, and we'll have that to try at EGX this year when we go.
Wonderful.
So we'll see if we can get a bit of that.
Do you think they're going to have the history tour on that one as well?
I think they'll have the history tour. I think it's going to do really well,
That'd be a good
especially
feature.
how well received Origins was, because it was such a change. But having RPG elements, yeah,
Cool.
I can see it being a big hit. Yes.
But the next one, I think, ellipses a lot of games with Red Dead. Obviously, this is a huge one for a lot of people.
Yeah, come on, it's Rockstar. People who made Grand Theft Auto and the previous Red Deads. People are just like, I don't care, I'm just going to get it no matter what. And you can see why, because they've shown the trailer off. Well, when did they show the first one off? Back in August, I think it was.
It's been a long time. Everybody has had a lot of time to find out about it and to get to know it. Obviously, playing the old ones, you're going to know the format of it, but it has had a lot of coverage.
But they've recently done, like the latest trailer actually showed you proper gameplay mechanics, so what you can do in the game itself, and the opportunities you can take or avoid or cause in some cases. Like you have the options to obviously be nice, be rude, antagonise a fight. It's very free range, which is good, because now you don't just have to go, oh, I'll either save these guys or kill them. You can actually do other stuff as well. You can just do a bluff.
So there's more options.
It is more options, which is nice. A variety is good to have. And
so in a way, I guess it's a little bit, I know it's not Xbox, but going on Detroit, so obviously you've got those options to do different things in Detroit, and it makes the outcome different. So it's going to be that same way that you've got more options, and so it will just broaden your storyline options there as well. Yeah.
We're definitely looking forward to that. I am gonna buy it on launch day. Just how it is. I haven't pre-ordered it because I looked at it and didn't think it'd be worth it, but I just buy it on launch day.
Yeah. Do you think, is that one going to be at EGX, do you think?
Early days.
Yeah.
We've still got a week and a bit left, so it might be dropped.
Yeah, because we haven't heard anything from Xbox yet, have we?
Yeah, which is
Nothing.
Come on.
We're hoping.
Gotta be there.
Right here, holding on. Okay, so the next one is the Call of Cthulhu.
Yes, Call of Cthulhu. There's two coming out, but one that caught my eye was the Sinking City. And this is just from the trailer alone, because it starts off basically with, you get flashbacks of something happening with a particular character, or it turns out to be the character you were playing the game. And from the trailer, you explore this city that's being surrounded by water, funny enough. And it is basically a detective game, is how it's been described, and you've got to find out information yourself. There's no pointers, you have to literally go into every single room of a building,
to do the research,
look at books, talk to people, to get leads on what the hell is going on in this Sinking City that's going there. So the trailer plays out with you walking into different rooms. You got bits where your mind kind of flips out a bit, and you start seeing crazy stuff. Like, it is going to be trippy as hell. And eventually the trailer does end up resetting yourself, is the best way of describing it. Like,
Okay, so taking you back in time?
Well, you basically see at the start there's the flashbacks, but then as it plays through and gets to the end, those flashbacks happen again because that's now happened to you.
Okay.
And the cycle starts. So the character that you're following in the trailer does get pulled away by some sea monster, leaving a hat behind, which then the trailer starts with the guy picking up the hat and putting it back on.
Okie dokie.
I recommend checking that out.
That does. It
sounds like a very good one, especially if you love that sort of thing.
Yeah, sort of adventure, sort of detective,
investigation,
that sort of, and it looks really cool as well. Yeah, it looks kind of steampunky. So yeah, that looks like good fun. Awesome. Okay, so the next one, Fallout 76. I hadn't played Fallout at all until yesterday.
She was a Skyrimmer only.
I played Skyrim a lot. I've been through sort of several different gameplays of it. So yesterday I thought, well, I'm fairly excited about sort of the idea of the community-based gameplay on that one coming up. Obviously with Skyrim it didn't work out quite so well. It's a bit sort of clunky, a bit difficult to navigate and all of that.
Yeah, we tried ESL, we couldn't get grips with it at all. We had trouble getting into games with each other and we really struggled.
Yeah, so we never actually got a chance to play together on Skyrim. So I'm really hoping that with Fallout 76 it's going to be a lot more sort of streamlined for people to play together. But yeah, so yesterday I tried Fallout 4 and I ended up playing for 12 hours. So
I was proud.
It's easy to get stuck into, and I'm really hoping that 76 is going to be the same way. It's actually really appealing visually as well. It's got a great storyline where you can follow that storyline, or you can go off and explore and do different things. Obviously you're given different side missions as you are with things like Skyrim. So yeah, it's an exciting game in itself, and I'm excited to see how it's going to work as a community, if you can just sort of clan up, go on with your squad and play that way, or if it's going to be a bit more sort of like if you're given a bit of a buffer for the other players. So if you're like with Forza, they're going to give you the option of letting the other car sort of glide through your car.
So passive mode of sorts.
Yeah, so that you don't have those crashes, you don't have anybody harassing you while you play, or you can have it turned on so that you do involve yourself in other people's play. So it'll be interesting to see how that's all going to be played out on there. So I'm excited about that.
There was a lot of worry about PvP actually for the Fallout 76. A lot of people are like, well, I'm used to just playing on my own and exploring. It's like, I don't want people turning up and shooting me and nicking all my stuff. Now, there's a way of avoiding this, and they do have a passive mode, as we've said. But then, if you do get killed, that person who kills you is then highlighted as a murderer and has a bounty put on their head. Which then means everyone in the area can see where this person is, and they can get a reward from killing this said player. So it kind of acts as a deterrent. You're gonna have people who do it. It's like in GTA, people just kill everyone.
But hopefully you've got the option to.
You have got the option to do it.
Involve yourself in that, or to sort of stand back and go, that's cool, I'll just play with my mates.
So it's a clever way of doing it. And I have seen gameplay of a squad of people doing it, up to about 4 players, I suppose, and they were taking on a massive bat beast. I have no idea what it is. But that looked insane, it looked great, and we look forward to actually playing with my brother and stepdad, actually, to be honest with you. So that's definitely on our list for this year. So yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah, okie dokie. So next up we have Anthem.
Yes! Anthem. Now, I'm a big Destiny fan, so seeing this, with the ability to look like Iron Man as well, I was sold. When we first saw glimpses of it, and the world itself, my good God.
Yeah.
I hope it delivers, because it looks insane. It looks brilliant. It's like so much fun being able to go with 3 others and do adventures together, explore the world. Just cause carnage. The worlds that BioWare make are massive. We've seen it. We've seen Mass Effect games. Andromeda, which unfortunately did fall short in my opinion. Don't at me. But the Mass Effect trilogy was amazing. Dragon Age, I've not played any of them. We did have one. And you started it, what, in Inquisition?
No, I didn't actually start that one.
Start it? I thought you did. My bad. But with BioWare delivering games like this and showing this off, I have high hopes. I am looking forward to it. I am looking forward to trying it out.
Yeah.
I hope it comes out soon. I know they've got the demo in February 1st next year that you can download. So I'm like, yeah, I'm getting on that instantly. I hope it's on a Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I know we've got a bit out there. And we've seen some footage of them fighting a giant boss and how it all works with combo moves and all the different javelins you got. So you got 4 different types of staff. You got your ranger, you got your, oh Christ, there's a big tanky one. You got the enforcer, and you've got the storm, which that's piqued my interest a lot.
What's the storm?
The storm's like the warlock version
Okay.
from Destiny. So
they've got similar class types.
But they all got different attributes. So the ranger's an all-rounder. You got the big tank with the big shield, so it looks like the damage sponge. So you just get in there and mucking things up. Enforcer's the fast, agile, but very easy to kill. And then the storm's kind of like it's more like a range, I would say, because they do spells and stuff like that.
Okay.
So yes, I'm gonna probably try off either the tank or the ranger at the start, and probably go towards a storm eventually.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that. Yeah, and seeing like all the ways that they can, because they can go underwater as well, can't
You
they?
can go everywhere. You can go up, down, left, right. You can pull your jets off underneath the waterfall, and yeah, it's incredible.
Another one that's very visually exciting.
The world looks like Pandora as well from Avatar.
Yeah.
It
does.
Amazing range of creatures and
yeah,
big ass Titan thing that shot a laser out of his chest. It's like, what is that?
It'll be interesting to see what the story mode is and where they head with that one.
Yeah, well, the story talks about artifacts that the planet's made of.
Okay.
Made by some creators that suddenly disappeared, funny enough. So in one of the story missions they actually show off, you've got to figure out how to turn these things off, because apparently they can cause as much damage as they can create. So
okie dokie.
We will have to wait and see when the game comes out for that.
Wonderful. Okie dokie. And the last one is solely up to you.
Yes.
This is your bag. So, Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry 5. I'm a big Devil May Cry fan. I have been since the first one. A lot of people think it's campy and cheesy. I don't care. I just love the fact I've got a big ass sword and I'm kicking demons' ass. I'm going to turn into a giant devil as well. That's crazy. I played all the iterations. I've done Ninja Fury's version as well, which to be fair was okay. It wasn't the same in my eyes because obviously I'm an old school one. But number 5, bringing back Nero as well, because Nero was a great character. The ability to physically pick up bosses and lob them across the room. Why would you not be happy with a game like that? You know? And when you go back and play through again with Devil Trigger and the stuff you can do with that to the bosses, you feel so powerful, it's insane. So yes, I'm looking forward to that coming out next year, and that's on my wish list straight away.
Ooh.
No questions asked.
Yeah. So how many of these do you think we're going to get to see at EGX?
Well, so far we've seen the list, and I'm hoping for Devil May Cry and to show up, and that's hopefully when, if Xbox turn up. I'm hoping they'll bring a bunch of games. Anthem, it's looking very unlikely.
We're going to be lucky, aren't we, if we get to see that.
There's other games, hopefully. Well, we know Battlefield's probably going to be there. We've got Call of Duty.
Yeah.
But I think Battlefield will show us face. Spyro's going to be there, which you can actually play on Xbox now as well, which is good. So we're playing that because that's a nostalgia trip right there. Like the Crash Bandicoot was.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see for the next few weeks, and then obviously EGX itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully we're going to get a bit of coverage at EGX, and we're definitely going to be looking at the indie games in particular this year. For the past 4 years we've sort of just gone around and had a look, played the sort of bigger games that we've been more excited about.
Yeah, getting in the queues for those.
But this year I think we're going to have a little look around at the smaller studios and see what we can find there, see if we can find any little gems, and if we find anything then we'll let you guys know.
We'll come back to you with this.
Okay.
So yeah.
Alright then.
So if you like the video, obviously hit the like thing, which is going to be on here somewhere. The like button, and obviously subscribe to the channel, and we will see you again soon. So, me
and me. Goodbye.
See you later.